Good morning. It's 7 a.m., so says the clock. We're going to wait a minute or two to see if anybody joins us. Excuse me, and then we're going to start our building flow. So take a moment if you want to get a brick or whatever else you can find, a soup can, a couple of things of peanut butter for assistance today. We are going to be doing half moon in a revolved triangle, so grab that. You might need it, okay? And take your time, and then once you have it, lie yourself down and start to relax. All right. Oh, I have a good spider today. Scooch, scooch, spider. So when you're ready, get any props if you need it. Sorry, my throat's been verklempt. So we're going to start by lying on our back. Get yourself comfortable. And like I always say, if you have a tender back, knees can be together, feet wider than the hips, allowing the back just to come into a soft, neutral position. Otherwise, lengthen your legs, palms up. And take a few deep inhales through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Really just getting rid of anything that might be stagnant. So we'll do that 3 or 4 times. And it'll take a moment to drop into class. Give yourself one more good inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And then let every part of your body that's attached or in contact with the earth just try to relax. Allow yourself to feel held. And then become aware of your breath. As you breathe, is it in your chest, ribs, belly, someplace in between? And without changing anything or the depth of it, just inhale, exhale. Feeling the sensation of that rise and fall. Continue to let the body soften. Just letting the legs go wherever they need as you inhale and exhale through the nose. About another minute. On your next inhale, bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, and then hug your knees into the chest. Feel yourself roll up, and just give yourself a nice hug in, getting a little rounding in the back. Releasing the back onto the floor, arms can be out like a T. Take both knees over to your left, let your head turn to the right. That right arm can roll up or stay up. And then easy breaths. Expanding, so using your inhale to expand the ribs and get a little more out of this twist, exhaling deeply. And then one more. And on an inhale, bring the knees back to center, hug them back in, and then exhale over to that opposite side. Let the head turn to the left. Nice, easy breaths. Again, those deep inhales. Using the inhales to expand the ribs. I'll shut that door. A couple of breaths here, please. Hanging out. Just getting the ribs to wake up. On an inhale, bring the knees up, just briefly curling in one more time. Try to take that forehead to the knees, and then exhale all the way over to your side, pressing yourself up. Coming into just a brief tabletop. Find those knees in line with the hip, shoulder width apart, hands solid into the ground. Tuck the toes under and lift up into that first down dog. Just find yourself patting your legs out. By that I mean walk your dog. Palms are fingertips spread wide, press into that mound of the index finger and the thumb. Couple more rounds of just stretching out and starting to feel that back body awaken. On an inhale, bend both knees, prepare. Exhale, step to the front of your mat and just a nice forward fold. Feel free to bend those knees if you need to this morning. Hands can be either loose or in the crook of the elbow. Weight should be evenly distributed through the feet. A few more breaths here, still just starting to wake up the back of the leg. Place your fingertips on the floor if they're not already there, and inhale, come halfway up, lifting the chest, pulling in the belly. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Arms are going to reach overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Samastitihi. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. Inhale, halfway up, hands on the shins or the earth, really pulling in the ribs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, left leg, right leg into a plank. And then exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, bend both knees, prepare. Exhale, front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, that halfway up, getting hinge in the hip. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right leg steps back, low lunge. Palm the floor. Inhale again. Plank. Exhale, go through a flow. So we're just going to add on a little bit to this warm up. Pause. 2 breaths here. Inhaling, bend both knees, prepare. Exhale, front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left leg steps back. This time, left knee down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, down. Tuck the back toe under. Down dog, 2 or 3 breaths. Inhale, bend both knees, prepare. Exhale, front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Rolling back down, exhaling. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, this time the right leg steps back, right knee down. Inhale, sweep up, low lunge. Exhale, hands down. This time, step to that plank and go through your flow. We're going to do one more round of that. Pause here for a few breaths, and then I'll walk us through. Inhale, bend both knees, prepare. Exhale, front of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling that halfway up. Exhale, maintaining that nice hinge. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, halfway up. This time, step back, right leg, low lunge, drop the knee. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, down. Down dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, bend both knees, prepare. Exhale, front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time. Exhale, roll down. Last thing on this warm up. Halfway up, inhaling. Exhale, left leg steps back. Place the knee gently on the floor. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step to that plank and either down dog or your second flow for the day. Pause. Check in, see how you're feeling. Deal. And we are going to start our practice. So, coming from your down dog, on an inhale, prepare your right leg. Exhale, right leg, low lunge, and pause here. Feel that belly pull in so you're not dumping. Okay, you're really lifting the chest and the belly off the thigh. And the knee and the ankle line up. Feel yourself buoyant, so you should be able to balance yourself without your fingertips. Spine is long. Stay here. Couple more breaths, please. On your next inhale, palm the floor. Exhale, gently down dog. Inhale, left leg prepares. Exhale, left leg steps into that low lunge. Knee and the ankle align. Light on the fingertips. Stay in this lunge. Really drawing that belly up again, right? And once again, feel that buoyancy. So you, instead of letting yourself just dump into this pelvis, you're going to lift that belly, feel the spine grow long, and just press into the feet. Long, strong back leg. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath, please. On an inhale, palm the floor, come to a plank. Exhale, flower down dog. Hip creases reach back as you reach through the pinky side of your hands. Adding on an inhale, right leg prepares. prepares. Exhale, right leg, low lunge. In here. Inhale, high lunge. Pause here. Feel free to bend that back knee. So this is a great way to stretch the front of the leg and the hip flexor. If you lengthen that leg, you tend to, or I tend to, kind of dump into the pelvis or that anterior tilt, which doesn't give me much of a stretch. It doesn't feel good. So feel free to bend that back leg. Arms can come up. Strong in those legs. Feel that buoyancy again. Couple more breaths, please. Strong in the legs, strong in the feet. On your exhale, hands come down on either side of the foot, down dog. Inhale, left leg prepares. Exhale, step into that low lunge. Make sure that knee and ankle align, right? Got to get that base right. And then inhale, come up, high lunge. And then again, feel free to bend that back knee as needed and pull the ribs and the belly back into the body, towards the spine. Strong in the legs. So it's really easy also to bring the shoulders up, so allow those shoulders to drop. Arms can be as wide as you need them to keep the shoulders soft. Couple more breaths. On an exhale, your hands are going to come down. Inhale to a plank. Choose where you want to go. Adding on again, inhale, right leg prepares. Exhale, right leg, low lunge. Inhale, sweep up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart center and start to root that back leg, opening up to our first Virabhadrasana 2. Adjust your pants. There we go. So remember that heel I liked kicked out a bit. Nice alignment right here. Press firmly into that back leg. Breathing in and out through the nose. Shoulders relaxed again. Stay here with me. Couple more breaths. One more breath, please. Nice. Exhale, hands come down, down dog. On your next inhale, your left leg prepares, and as you exhale, we come into that low lunge. Set it up. Inhale, high lunge. Control. Remember that back knee can be bent. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Find that foot sliding in again. Solid in the core. So, shoulders drop. Long through the spine. Stay in touch with the body. I know right now my brain's going all over the place, so I might not be alone with the brain talk. So try not to judge. Stay here, feel the breath. One more breath right here. And then as you exhale, hands come down on either side of that left foot. Inhale to that plank, and then either flow or down dog. Taking your time. Take a few breaths here. Those hip creases come back. Feel the ribs pull in. And just pause. You ready to add on? All right, I'm going to switch sides. On an inhale, right leg prepares. And as you exhale, right leg, low lunge. Then we come to that high lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Then from here, your hand slides down the left leg, right arm reaches up into that revolved vira. Okay, so instead of letting yourself dump and just coming here, I want you to press into the feet and feel all that energy and power around your core, and then lift up and over. So you're really reaching up out of that right hip. Legs are strong, feet pressing into the earth. Stay here a few more breaths. One more good breath. Yeah, exhale, hands come down on either side of that right leg. Step to your down dog. On your next inhale, that left leg prepares. Exhale, left leg low lunge, right? Find the strength and the length. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands come to the heart center. Inhale, that Virabhadrasana 2. Find that knee and ankle, right? Exhale, right hand down, the left arm reaches up. And as you lift up out of the hips. Find the length on the ribs. And breathe. Drop those shoulders. Couple more breaths. Lift up out of the hip and over. Oh. Good. On an exhale, hands come down on either side of that foot. Inhale to your plank. Go through that flow. Find your happy place. Adding on again, guys. On that inhale, your right leg prepares, and as you exhale, low lunge. We know where we're going. High lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, whoosh, revolved. Where do I want to go? Yes. And then we're going to come right into a side angle. So side angle, I want you to think about, once again, knee and ankle, reaching the crown of the head towards the front of your mat, right? Left arm reaches up. And then this hand can come down, that right hand, or give yourself a break. Feel yourself long. So I really want this long line on the outside of the body. So you're going to press into the outside of that left foot and feel yourself lengthen. And then draw that right hip back. Go deeper into the lunge and pause. Nice. So this arm, that right arm, should be buoyant and not sinking. It shouldn't be your anchor. Your feet are anchoring you. 2 more breaths. Ooh. 1 more good breath. Yeah. Exhale, hands come down on either side of that foot. Hit that down dog. On an inhale, left leg prepares. Exhale, left leg low lunge. Correct. Inhale, high lunge. Boop. Right? Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, revolve. Coming to that side angle, pressing into that outside foot. Lengthen, right? Drop that right rib and reach. So instead of really feeling this arch right here, think about dropping that rib. So creating that nice line. Press into the outside of the foot and hang out with me. Breathe. Remember, left arm's buoyant. And in the past, we've talked about supporting that lower back by going ha, and feeling that girdle. So I want you to really feel that ha, so we're not hurting our back. This left hand's still buoyant. Give yourself 2 more breaths here. Hip draws back. Long. On your next exhale, hands come down on either side of that foot. Inhale to a plank and go to a flow or down dog. right leg prepares, and as you exhale, your right leg steps in a low lunge, right? High lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, Viratu. Exhale, revolve, right? Inhale, side angle. And from your side angle, we're going to come into Ardha Chandrasana. So take a moment, get a brick if you need it, because your fingertips can be on the brick or on the floor. So from your side angle, right fingertips on the floor, left hand, left hip. And then come on up. Remember, if this isn't for you, square coming into a modified warrior 3. Breathe, okay? This left foot's active. Core. Don't go anywhere yet. Think long spine, ribs in, revolving the ribs to the ceiling. One more good breath. Take a look down if you're not. Bend that right leg, palm the floor. Down dog. Couple breaths here. On your next inhale, your left leg prepares, and as you exhale, left leg's going to step into that low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale to that Virabhadrasana 2, right hand down, left arm up. And then big move, side angle, right? Strong in the feet. And then exhale, finding that brick if you need it, placing it a little forward in front of the foot, or fingertips. Step onto that left leg, open yourself up, or remember you can square the legs. It's really important, if you let this left leg collapse, you lose all that connection into the core. So really feel that left leg almost as if you're pressing it into a wall. That left foot, excuse me. Right foot, left and right foot. Breathe. So that right foot, I feel like I'm pressing into a wall. All right, and it causes all this energy up through my spine. Couple of breaths. Take a look down if you're not. Fingertips on the floor. Exhale, bend into that left foot. Low lunge, inhale, plank. Exhale, flower down dog. All right, we're going to add on, and this might be a little awkward, but we're going to give it the old college try. Actually, maybe not. On your inhale, prepare, and as you exhale, right leg low lunge. Excuse me, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, side angle, right? Exhale, step into your Ardha Chandrasana. And then from here, this left leg of yours is going to actually go behind your right. So you bend your right leg, square your hips. Take that left leg, bend it, and then start to sit. So you're coming into a twist. So your left knee is next to your right ankle, so it looks like that. So I'll repeat that, okay? So you're on your right leg. Left knee bends, right knee bends. Left knee comes to the outside of the right foot. And you sit down. Right fingertips behind you. Lengthen that whole body, okay? And rotate over to the right and hug in. See if you can drop this right hip. Mine was floating up, so I want you to think about really rooting both sit bones. Inhale, lengthen and twist. Let your head look over that left shoulder. Pull that right knee in. You're going to wonder how we're going to get out of this. It's going to be interesting. Couple more breaths. Really enjoying the twist. Inhaling is the length. Exhale, feel the ribs rotate to that right. And remember, our right leg's going to be our stance leg again. Okay? On an exhale, come back to center. Shift forward and just gently step back to a down dog. Inhale, left leg prepares. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, Vera 2. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, big move, side angle. Right hand, right hip. We'll exhale, and then inhale, lift up into that Ardha Chandrasana. And then again from here, fingertips down, bend the left leg and the right. And this time, this right knee is going to come behind and next to the left foot. Right? From here, come onto the left fingertips. Try not to lean back. When you're leaning back, you're really not getting anything out of the twist. Because you want to keep that spine long energy rolling. So left fingertips behind you. Inhale, right arm reaches, roll to the left, and then hug that in. Now, drop the left hip down. Hug the left knee in. Inhale, length. Exhale, that twist. Feel free to look over your right shoulder. Inhale is the length. Exhale is the twist. Keep that left hip grounded. In the beginning of the class, we were taking deep breaths to expand the ribs. So give me 2 good inhales to expand the rib. And one more. Awesome. So to get out of this, you're going to untwist. Hands come forward, and you're almost like in a tabletop, right? So take that right leg back, left leg back. Now you're in a plank. Exhale, go through your flow. Nice. We're going to add on. Deal. Inhale, right leg prepares. Exhale, right leg low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, Vera 2. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, big move, side angle. Right? Exhale, fingertip down. We're going to step into that Ardha Chandrasana. My head just disappeared, sorry. Square, bend that left knee. Come all the way down. Inhale, come into the twist. Exhale, drop that right hip, pause. Inhale. And then exhale, hand comes down, bend into this right leg, root the left. Inhale, warrior 1. It's a huge move, but we got this. Oh, we got this. Breathe. Stay with me. One more good breath. Exhale, hands come down. Down dog. Inhale, left leg prepares. Exhale, left leg. Oops. Low lunge. Knee and ankle align. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, Vera 2. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, whoosh, side angle, right hand. Exhale, step into it. Inhale, open up, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, square, bend that right knee, come into the twist, right? So your left fingertips behind you. Inhale, exhale, hook and spin. Inhale's the length. Exhale. So on this next exhale, so we're going to inhale, exhale, hands come forward, right? Step back with the right foot. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. So in that 1, I didn't explain very well last time. So you still have this knee ankle alignment, and this right leg of yours can be as wide as you want, or line up heel to heel. so that we're squaring this hip. Arms are going to reach up. Breathe. Don't go anywhere yet. Good stuff, guys. Feel that left hip pull back. Lift the belly. 2 more breaths. Strong in the back leg. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, go through your flow. Nice. A couple more breaths. Pausing right here. On your inhale, that right leg prepares. Exhale, right leg low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, side. Exhale, reach. Inhale, step into Ardha Chandrasana. Arm up. Exhale, square and bend both knees. Continuing that exhale all the way down. Inhale, hug into the twist. One more good inhale. Right, exhale, shift the weight forward, left leg back. Inhale, Vira 1. All right, and then from here, straighten this front leg. All right, and you're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold in a Vira 1 stance. So it's going to look like this. Okay, so I'm pressing into my back left foot. I'm going to take my foot wider so I can try and square my hips like I'm shooting moonbeams, okay? Press to the mound of the big toe and little toe in the center of the heel. Hang out. So you'll notice I haven't dropped my chest. If you are somebody who likes to go a bit deeper, drop the chest, but that's not the intention at this point. So don't go anywhere yet. Breathe. Long in the legs. Strong, strong, strong. Right hip draws back. Excuse me. 2 more good breaths. Nice. Inhale, let's bend into that right leg. Exhale, down dog. Left side. Inhale, left leg prepares. Exhale, left leg low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, side angle. Right hand, right hip. Inhale, exhale, prep. Inhale, open up. Exhale, square. Bend both knees. Right knee outside left foot. Drop the bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Both sit bones down. So don't keep that left hip up. Length. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, untwist. Both hands down. Right? Right foot steps back. Realign that left foot if you need to. Inhale, Vira 1. Exhale, hands on the hips. Make sure, so it's really easy to collapse here. I want you to press into the outside of the right foot and then lengthen that left foot long. Confirm squared hips and then come into that hip hinge, fingertips on the floor. So just reacclimate, press into the outside of the back right foot. Left hip is going to pull back. So back, outside right foot, left hip pulls back. Long spine. So as you're pressing into that back foot, I also want you to make sure that you've got energy in the front mount of the big toe, little toe, and heel of that front foot. So you're really, again, making that lovely base. Couple more breaths. Feel free to go a bit deeper into the fold without rounding, or keep the chest up. Find where you feel best. Not too much of a tug in that hamstring. One more good breath, please. On an inhale, bend the left knee, walk that right foot in. Exhale, pause here because you can. Inhale, plank. Exhale, go through that flow. Pause here. Grab some water if you want to, or just hang out in down dog, because you can. All right, you ready? Boy, I almost spilled my water. That would be like waking up to the cat puke I found in the utility room earlier. Woohoo! Okay, but the water didn't spill, so the day is good. And the cat puke, I cleaned up. So hip creases come back. Ah, heels drop down, keeping that yummy crease. On an inhale, this right leg prepares. Exhale, right leg low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hand to the heart. Inhale, find that warrior two. Press into those feet. Exhale, dip opposite. Inhale, side angle still strong in the legs. Exhale, find that hand, left hand, left hip. Right hand on the floor, and then inhale, open up to your Ardha Chandrasana. Now comes that awkward moment. Exhale, left, square the feet. Come into that twist. Inhale. Exhale, rotate, drop that hip. Nice. Inhale, step into that low lunge, right? Widen the foot on the exhale. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten the legs. And this time we're going to go a little bit deeper into our revolved triangle. So, pause for a minute. So to go a little bit deeper into the revolved triangle, if you have a little support here, so here we are, we've straightened, hip hinge. This left hand comes to the outside of the right foot, leg, hip, okay? And then my right hips come forward, so I'm going to draw this right hip back, creating more length in between my rib and my hip. And then rotate as best I can. Arm can reach up or rapid. I'm on a long spine. Press into the outside foot, back foot, right? Right hip pulls back. Right shoulders roll back. Lengthen. Don't go anywhere. See what we can do here. Try not to lock out that front right knee. That's not a comfy feeling. One more good, maybe two more good breaths. One more good breath. That was close enough. Bend into that right knee. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg prepares. Exhale, left leg steps into the low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, warrior two. Strong through the feet. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, hand down hip. Stepping forward. And then inhale, open up Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, square. Bend the knees. Twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hook and twist. Drop that hip. One more good breath here. Inhale, hands come forward. Step the right foot back. Root it. Next, inhale, Vira one, right? Take that hip wide, find it. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, hinge, chest forward. Exhale, right hand outside of that left foot. Draw the left hip back. Okay, so if this is where you want to be, fabulous. You can come into with a break. You can grab onto your thigh. Don't back up that knee. And then left arm can come up, or you can wrap it, rolling that left shoulder back. Long spine. So it's really easy to disconnect in this pose. It's imperative that you press into the back foot and then strong in that front leg, right? So that's what we've been talking about, is keeping that base strong. Left hip pulls back. Stay here a bit longer. Strong legs. One more good breath, please. Hands come down, bend into that left knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, go through that last flow. Come way up on your toes, bend the knees. Child's pose briefly. Grab water. From your child's pose, lift your head and reach your arms out in front of you. Take that right hand, put it on top of the left. Let the head drop and pull that right hip back. So it's a nice lat stretch. And it's a nice resting pose. A couple of breaths. Lifting the head, hands come back to neutral, right? Left hand on top of the right. Head relaxes. Let the hand press into that right hand and just feel the left hip reach back as you get a nice length in the side body. You know, doing this, it's really easy to bring the shoulders up. So think about drawing shoulders into neutral. Shoulder blades on the back. Couple of breaths. Lifting the head, come onto your belly. On your belly, you're going to reach your arms out. Palms are going to be flat. Forehead's going to be on the ground. Press the hips into the ground and pull in the belly. So arms straight, forehead, hips, ground. On an inhale, lift the right leg, but not so much that the hip comes off the ground. And then the left arm. Pause. Release, and then switching, try not to let that hip move as you lift the left leg, right arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Don't let the hip switch. Release. Switch. Steady in the hips as best one can. One more time each side. Inhale. Pull that belly button in. Exhale, slow release. Inhale, opposite side. Last one. Slow release. Using your hands, press yourself back to a brief child's pose. And then come into a brief tabletop, finding yourself sitting. All right, so sitting on the bum. Find yourself kind of, there's a sweet spot you can find where you're on your sit bones. So you're not collapsed. And you can find this sweet spot where you just kind of balance, lifting up the toes. So start with the toes on the ground if you want. Spine is long. I'm getting a little bit of an angle here. And then I'm going to lift my legs up. My hands can be behind the thighs and then straight. Okay, pause. Use that belly. If you want to, you can keep the legs bent. Okay? Don't hurt into the hip flexor. It's about the core and the back. Couple of breaths. You can bring the arms up too. Woo. Couple more breaths on bending. Went right into the hip flexors. Find that. Ha. Yes. Release. Feet down. Reach the legs long. We're going to come into a reverse plank. Lifting up. Exhale, release. Tall spine. Draw the toes towards you. And again, hinging at the hips, come into just a nice forward fold. Couple more breaths. Trying not to collapse. So when you collapse, we're going to lose the back of the leg. So by lengthening, hip creases come slightly back. You get a little bit more in the back of the leg, avoiding back of the knee. If you've got the back of the knee pulling, bend the legs a little bit. All right, sit bones, back yourself out. No pulling on those insertion points. 2 more breaths. Now you can round and roll yourself up. Bend the knees. Scoot your bum forward and lie down. Take that left ankle and place it on your right thigh. And just press the hand into right near the hip crease. And just gently traction a bit. Let the leg relax. Back should be neutral and on the earth. Releasing the hand, roll yourself up and interlace the hand behind that right thigh and lie yourself down. Remember, you can always use a strap of any making, a towel, your harness, a belt. So I'm drawing my right thigh towards me, thinking about tractioning that left leg away from me still. Your shoulders and head should be nice and neutral. And just hang out right here for a wee bit longer. So the back of the bum stays completely on the ground, so I'm not looking for any rounding. Pelvis is in neutral. 2 or 3 more breaths. Slowly release that right foot down to the ground, and then remove the ankle. Take the right ankle onto the left thigh, right? Right hand just kind of tractions that thigh away from you, letting yourself relax. Just starting the shape of the movement. Then on an inhale, roll yourself up. Hands interlaced behind that left thigh, so I'm weaving it between my thighs. And then lie down. Do not let your bum come up, right? Think about your pockets, your back pockets on the ground. Draw the left thigh in, right leg away from you, and just pause. Hang out with me. So focus on the sensation of the stretch. Letting the hands really pull, or the strap pull that left thigh in. Right thigh, and then kind of reach away from you. About 4 more breaths, maybe 5. One more good breath. Beautiful. Release. Okay, feet to the floor. Walk your heels in, kind of close. All right, feet are together. And then lift yourself up into just a little bit of a bridge and shift your hips over to the right. Okay, and then bring the hip down and roll to your left. Or excuse me, take the knees to the left, coming into a nice twist. And I wanted to come up into that bridge and bump the hips to the right and then come to the left twist so that we can line up the hips and the shoulders a little better. If you want to feel this twist a little bit more in the ribs, bring the knees up higher and then deepen that breath again. As you inhale, feel those ribs expand. So really think about almost as if you have a heart rate monitor and you're trying to push the sides of your ribs into the heart rate monitor as you inhale. Let your head roll to one side if it feels good. Two more breaths. Inhale, bring the knees back up, shift back to center, lift up the hips, bump over to your left, right? Come onto the right hip and twist to the right. Once again, feel free to lift up those knees. Arms are out like a T, as best one can. And then again, play with that depth of breath, drawing it all the way up to the collarbone if you can to really release the spine. Stay here a bit longer. On your next inhale, bring the knees back to center, hips back to center. And then if there's another pose you'd like to do before Shavasana, go right ahead. Otherwise, let the body just release back into the floor. Taking a moment to scan the body, just to see what it's up to. Feel how what your practice has done to you for the morning. And then when you're ready, I want you to slip into your Shavasana. Feel free to stay in the Shavasana as long as you would like. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Have a lovely Wednesday. Namaste. Thank you.